All right, today we're diving into an emotion that we all chase, but honestly, it can be pretty hard to pin down: joy. And our guide for this is a really beautiful poem that looks at what joy is, where we find it, and why it doesn't always stick around. So let's get into it.
Right off the bat, the poem hits us with these incredible lines. It just completely flips the script on the idea that joy, or, ecstasy, is some distant goal we have to reach. Instead, it's framed as a companion, something that's right there, running alongside us in the moment. It's not a destination, it's a presence. So, to really get a handle on this feeling of joy as a presence, the poem starts by trying to define it. It breaks this huge, abstract concept down to figure out, what are we actually talking about when we say joy?
And here's the definition it gives us, which is way deeper than just, being happy. Joy, according to this, is this bigger state of being. It's a mix of three really powerful things: having the freedom to think and feel what you want, being okay with how you act, and having this deep down belief in yourself.
So here are those core ingredients laid out, and you can almost see how one leads to the next, right? It all starts with that internal freedom, which leads to being content, which is all held up by believing in yourself. And the result? That pleasant, in-the-moment feeling we call joy. It's a much bigger picture than just a quick smile.
Okay, so if that's what joy is, the big question is, where does it come from? And the poem has a fascinating answer for this. It suggests that joy really flows from two totally different, but, connected places.
The poem basically lays out these two main paths. On one side, you've got the joy that we grow inside ourselves, through things like kindness and just being authentic. And on the other side, there's the joy we find out in the world, through our friends, family, and just experiencing life. So it's something you build and something you discover. Let's dig into that first one, the joy that comes from within. This is the kind of joy that doesn't really depend on what's happening around you. It's all about how you manage your own mindset and your relationship with yourself.
I mean, this line from the poem is so direct, I love it. It's basically saying that joy lives inside you when you make two key choices: to have an attitude of kindness and to be true to me. Authenticity isn't just some buzzword here. The poem is saying it's a direct line to feeling joy.
Okay, so that's the internal stuff. Now let's turn our focus outward. Because the poem is really clear that while you can create joy from the inside, it's also found and even amplified when we connect with the world around us.
The poem points to these really simple, almost universal things, Joy can be found just by being present and paying attention, in the simple act of moving your body, in seeing innocence, and of course, in those amazing connections we have with our family and friends. It's a great reminder to look for joy in these everyday moments.
And this next part, this is where things get really, really interesting. According to the poem, joy isn't just some feeling you're supposed to keep to yourself. Nope, it's an active, powerful force that is meant to be shared. It's social.
So check out how this process works. It starts when you share your joy. But that active sharing doesn't get rid of it. It actually multiplies it. As other people connect with that feeling, it literally intensifies the joy inside of you. It creates this amazing positive feedback loop that can change things for you and for everyone you shared it with.
This line right here is the heart of it all. It's such a powerful idea. Sharing your joy isn't giving it away, it's making it bigger. By letting others in on that feeling, it actually becomes stronger and more meaningful for you. It's a wild paradox when you think about it.
And it doesn't stop there. The poem connects this whole idea to your own sense of power. When you start to believe in joy's ability to heal and influence, what you're really doing is believing in your own ability to make a positive impact on the world. But, the poem doesn't just leave us on this big high. It brings us back down to earth with a really important reality check, a vital piece of wisdom. It kind of boils down our entire relationship with joy to these key points. Yeah, it's universal, we all feel it, we all want more of it, and we all want to share it. But, and this is the big one, we have to accept that it's not permanent. We have to be okay with the fact that it comes and goes.
And this final line just says it all, doesn't it? Joy isn't some ultimate goal you reach and then you're done. It's an emotion, just like sadness or anger or fear. It's part of the whole messy, beautiful experience of being human, and it ebbs and flows with our lives. So that's the final thought the poem leaves us with. If we know that joy is temporary, does that make it any less valuable? Or does the fact that it's fleeting actually make every single moment we feel it that much more precious, that much more worth paying attention to? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.